So the aim of this video is to understand the formula T sub n equals to S sub n minus S n minus 1. Now you see this formula here is the general formula for the relationship between the nth term and the sum of the nth term. So it helps you to understand how to find the nth term when you are given the sum of the nth term. But how do we understand this general formula? Let's say we have the number of terms. Let's say we have 1, 2, and 3, and 4. These are 4 terms, and then we also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is a 5 terms. So this is um, so the sum of the 4 terms here will be equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. That will actually be 10, right? Then the sum of the 5 terms here uh, will be 15. Now, if they ask you to find the fifth term here, when they've given you the sum of these two terms, you notice basically that if you subtract the fourth term from the sum of the fourth term from the sum of the fifth term, you actually get a total of 5, which is obviously the fifth term here. So it's still the same thing as if you cancel out this from this. This is the two common parts in the two terms. You notice that this will give you the fifth term. So you see very clearly that if we put it in this equation to find the fifth term, which is T5, we'll have the sum of 5 minus the sum of 5 minus 1, which is the same thing as the sum of 5 minus the sum of 4. So this just help you explain the relationship between, in this formula, between the nth term and the sum of the nth term. So now how would we use this formula to solve a problem? So if you watch my last video, you notice we solved the problem where we had the sum of the nth term. The sum of the nth term was 1 minus 9n squared, and this was the sum of the nth term. And they asked us here to find the third term. Now we went through simultaneous equation, which is okay, you can use that. But this is just a short video to show you an alternative that you can also use. So all you just need to do is remember the formula that to find any nth term, it says the sum of the nth term minus the sum of n minus 1. So basically, for us to find the third term, which will be t sub 3 is going to be equal to t sub 3 minus t sub 2. So we need to get the, sorry, let's say t, so sub t is here. So we'll have sum of the third term minus the sum of the second term, sorry. Sum of the third minus the sum of the second. Because if we put 3 here and 3 here, so this will be 3 minus 1, 2. So that's how we got this. Okay, so that means we need to find the sum of the third term. Now the sum of the third term would be s of 3 is equal to 1 minus 9 bracket 3 square, and this will give us minus minus 80, I suppose. And if we solve for the sum of the second term, we'll have s of 2 is equal to 1 minus 9 bracket 2 square. This will also give us minus 35. So if we put this in the equation, we'll have the third term is equal to minus 80 minus bracket minus 35. And this will give us minus 80 plus 35. Our answer here should be minus 45. And that's exactly what we got in the last video. So it's important that you know this general formula and it will help you find the nth term when you're given the sum of terms. If you like this video and the explanation, please do not forget to subscribe and also leave a like. Thank you very much.